Well, here we are, yeah, last day of the year, and we kind of wondered what were the big stories here in Nebraska in 2018. Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Bailey Bischoff takes a special look back.
2018 has come to a close, bringing with it the end to a year-long investigation into a Lincoln home explosion. That explosion, which claimed the lives of Jim and Jeannie Jassa, ruled a murder-suicide.
The intentional actions of Jimmy Jassa specifically led to the death of Jeannie,
bringing closure to a neighborhood and a city. That's something that can't be said for the family of Sidney Loof, the accused killers of the 24-year-old Lincoln woman, Aubrey Trail and Bailey Boswell, making their way through the courts.
I'm guilty to first-degree murder.
On a case that brought national attention to Nebraska, with a trial date set for Trail for June.
No one that wants a trial more than Aubrey Trail.
3 high-profile murders made headlines, with a Lincoln mother, Jessica Brandon, found shot dead in her home.
She didn't deserve this.
3 suspects now facing murder charges. 3 other suspects were named following the death of Lincoln man Stacy Talbot, who was found shot in the chest in the Belmont neighborhood in October. The man accused of pulling the trigger, Jesse Wilson, captured by a SWAT team in New Mexico. And a gang-related brawl in the College View neighborhood in March left a Lincoln father of 5, Edgar Union Jr., dead, with a 16-year-old facing charges for firing the shot that killed him. 2018 also brought about the state's first execution by lethal injection. Carrie Dean Moore was put to death 39 years after shooting 2 cab drivers in Omaha.
Time of death at 10:47.
Despite outcry that the state used illegally obtained drugs to do it. The shooting deaths of 17 students at a Florida high school prompted Lincoln parents to demand more secure schools.
This is not something that I'm okay with, just letting go.
With government, school, and law enforcement officials working together to bring 6 school resource officers to LPS. State elections saw a red wave wash over the state, with Governor Pete Ricketts leading a host of Republicans who were re-elected to office. 2018 also brought the passing of another Nebraska governor, Charlie Thone, who died at the age of 94. Nebraskans chose to expand Medicaid coverage in the state, and locally, voters chose term limits for the mayor's office, which will see incumbent Chris Beitler leaving the job next year. It was a year of controversy at the state's largest university, with political tensions manifesting into back and forth between university and state legislators, and students protesting against one of their own.
We will not stand down.
Asking for the expulsion of Daniel Cleve,
I want to be violent. Trust me.
Whose self-proclaimed white supremacist beliefs went viral online. More controversy in the capital city in the form of a chicken plant approved to be built in rural Lancaster County.
Motion carries 3-2.
Despite months of objections by landowners who feared what impact such an operation would have on the environment.
This is not okay.
A year of high flu activity reached Nebraska, claiming the life of a 5-year-old girl in January, and just this month, the life of a 12-year-old from Beatrice. Also, the first cases of the polio-like disease, AFM, were confirmed, all in children who were successfully treated. Lincoln made national news following the death of Caleb Acuna, a 2-year-old killed in a tragic bouncy pad accident. The capital city also making national headlines for the viral video of an attempted cat snatching from a Lincoln porch. Weather disasters in the U.S. saw members of Nebraska Task Force 1 and Lincoln Electric System workers deployed to provide relief to communities across the country. Now in sports, Scott Frost's tenure as the Huskers head football coach got off to a rough start, the team losing its first 6 games of the year before coming together down the stretch to finish 4-8.
This game for all of us seniors is such a big moment in our lives.
The back is Burkhead.
Also on the gridiron, 2 former Huskers saw action in the Super Bowl, with Nate Gary and the Philadelphia Eagles knocking off Rex Burkhead and the New England Patriots in a thrilling fashion. And Nebraska volleyball, overcoming early season struggles to surge to the team's 3rd national championship appearance in 4 years, losing to Stanford in 5 sets but winning the support of an entire state in the process. With your year in review, I'm Channel 8's Bailey Bischoff. Have a happy new year.
All right, thank you very much, Bailey. A lot of stuff happened during this year. Nice to kind of recap. Coming up on the news tonight.